369 girls wanna drink wine. Tell the man not to waste your time. If the man broke, the man he a joke. So you gotta get loose with the Henny and the Coke. 321 girls wanna have fun. If the man don't dance, he's done. Tell him move on, get the man gone. Now can I get a Coke with my rum? 369 girls wanna drink wine. Tell the man not to waste your time. If the man broke, the man he a joke. So you gotta get loose with the Henny and the Coke. 321 girls wanna have fun. If the man don't dance, he's done. Tell him move on, get the man gone. Now can I get a Coke with my rum? To waste your time. If the man broke, the man he a joke. So you gotta get loose with the Henny and the Coke. 321 girls wanna have fun. If the man don't dance, he's done. Tell him move on, get the man gone. Now can I get a Coke with my rum? Chick a fake ID. Chick a fake ID. Chick a fake ID. Chick a fake ID. So you gotta get lit to the champion sound. 1, 2, 3, chick a fake ID. Shit, you can't even drink with me. You can't hang, you got no plan. So you gotta make room now for the next man. 369 girls wanna drink wine. Tell the man not to waste your time. If the man broke, the man he a joke. So you gotta get loose with the Henny and the Coke. 321 girls wanna have fun. If the man don't dance, he's done. Tell him move on, get the man gone. Now can I get a Coke with my rum? Chick a fake ID. Chick a fake ID. Chick a fake ID. Chick a fake ID. Gotta get that bar. Gotta work real hard. Streets of your catwalk. Make your body talk that talk. Not to waste my time. If you see a broke man sign. If the man can't whine, you gotta get next in line.
Everybody, you won! You are now officially you're not skunked for the season. You won. You are 1-3. Snuck it out with some big upsets. Obviously, the New Orleans is a pretty big upset. The Titans was a massive upset. I was about the Arizona game. I had the Chicago game wrong, too. I had Detroit. I thought I had Chicago winning it on a lot. Apparently, I had the Detroit in the points. I kind of felt... I was split on that. That was your closest one, though, 54-46. We'll review this later after I give the winner. Anybody that was in breaks from Thursday to Monday, which was yesterday, which we didn't do any, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday breaks, will be entered in a drawing, and one person will win $25 credit. So we'll do 25 credit to one winner. I will do that drawing later when I announce I have to do the... high score for Yahoo, the high score for Best Ball, update the season-long DraftKings. So a lot to do there. Oh, announce the squares winners. Tuesdays is a big day for me, and it's also waiver wire day. Waiver wire day for a lot of people. But listen, we're not going to get into next week's schedule yet. We'll save that for another day. The schedule this week is bananas. Buffalo Bills play on Sunday night. Can you believe it? Do you believe that? I'm nervous. Listen, I was like somewhat nervous for the Steelers game. I had a feeling it might go the way it did, but I was like had enough confidence like they'll pull it through. I don't feel great about it. Well, I was clearly wrong. Scratch that from our schedule for now. First real test coming up. Kansas City, and then followed up by Tennessee. So back-to-back weeks, and then we head into the bye week. So we do not want to leave the bye week with losing to Kansas City and or Tennessee. Got to win the next two to establish ourselves in the top 5 power rankings. I've seen us as low as 5 in the power rankings and as high as 1 in the power rankings. I know that the person on the NFL Network said they had the Bills as 1, and then he went through it and he switched it to Arizona and even slipped the Bucks in there. I'm okay with that. I agree because of scheduling so far that Arizona should be number 1 and the Bucks should be number 2. Yeah, so because Tampa Bay lost to who? The Rams, which was obviously, tough game. We don't know who the Rams are now unless we know that Arizona's that good. Asim Rose Jr. going out to the Minnesota Vikings. Hope everyone's having a good start to their week. Hope you won. There you go, Matt. Starting us off, Matt Groundback. Hopefully you guys won your fantasy matchups or at least one more than you lost. That was my week this week. I lost 2 matchups. This has never happened to me before in the same week. I lost 2 matchups by a point or less. F you, Baker Mayfield. Quiddy pay for the Indianapolis Colts going out to Jim Gain. I blame Baker Mayfield, man. And I blame myself for drafting Baker Mayfield. I have a ton of shares of Dak Prescott. Baker Mayfield, though, is one of those guys I snuck in some late picks. I just thought, come on. He'd get it going eventually, right? Javon McKinley out of 50. Who's been your biggest disappointment on your fantasy team? Who has been your biggest disappointment? To me, because I started him, it's Baker Mayfield. I don't know if he's my biggest disappointment, but he's one of them. I didn't draft a lot. Oh, nope, I'm wrong. A.J. Brown's my biggest disappointment. This goes out to the Detroit Lions. A.J. Brown is my biggest disappointment because I have him in like 8 leagues and he's done nothing for me. That's the Lions. Detroit Lions going out to James Eisman. And Rodarius Williams out of 99. Rodarius Williams goes out to the New York Giants. New York Giants. Pitts has been your biggest disappointment. I thought he would step up this week. You know what? Cordarrelle Patterson has really, really taken his toll on Kyle Pitts. Ayo! 29 out of 50. Going to the New England Patriots. That's going to be Jim Gain. What up, Nick D? Mac Jones. Nick, you got to be super pumped for your boy Mac Jones. He's a rookie. He played in the elements. I'll say it. He outplayed Brady. He did. And like someone pointed out on the NFL Network today, all the pressure was on Mac Jones. It wasn't on Brady. It wasn't on Belichick. It was really on Mac Jones to go out there and prove to the fans that, hey, I know you guys miss him, but I'm here now. This is my team. Trust me. I got this. And I'm sorry, but if any New England fan left feeling anything other than happy for Brady and excited for Jones, you need to reevaluate your fanship. Gaskin has been a letdown too. Running backs in general this year has been a letdown, James. Running backs in general have been a letdown. Here we go. You guys can go ahead. If you didn't get your 101 guesses in, go ahead and get your helmet guesses in now. Just put an H next to it. 1 guess per person. Please don't guess more than once. And no repeat guesses. So if someone beats you to the punch, pick a different one. That's the only way you can have a second guess, is if someone beats you to the punch and you need to pick a different one. Helmet guess is $25 credit if you get it right. Again, 1 guess per person. Yeah, I don't think the Patriots should be worried. As a matter of fact, I'm more worried as a Bills fan in the AFC East about how the Patriots are developing. Here we go, Chuba. He had a little bit of an upset, like an upsetting performance last week. Had the center stage to himself. He'll have another chance this week. Carolina this week takes on Philly. Philly, they'll have a chance to run against Philly. We'll see how he does. Going into week 5 already. And Brady White. I don't believe that Brady White was picked up at all. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure we got a random off Brady White. That's going to be out of 20 with the green. Ooh, they're back to the green. It's a 14 out of 20, not a 420 card. And Amari Rodgers for the Green Bay Packers. That is 3 out of 3 on that. Really nice looking card. Green Bay going out to James Eisman. Helmet bearer. Yeah, you gotta clarify that so it's not Miles Sanders or Emmanuel Sanders. Raheem Boyd for the Detroit Lions. 25 out of 25. Detroit Lions going out to Eisman as well. Eisman getting some nice stuff. You look like you are dressed up as an 8th grader for Halloween. Doug sent me this shirt. It has my name on the back. It's a Blazzzin Break shirt, man. For this Thursday's game, this Thursday's game is the orange game on my schedule. Seattle and the Rams. It's at Seattle. Dude, I'm not sure I'm ready to make that pick yet. I'm not sure I'm ready to lay my pick down on that yet. I'm leaning the Rams, but I'm not making that pick yet. Asim Rose, another one for the Vikings there, 3 out of 25. I think that both teams are equally competitive, so that's anybody's game. I don't think there's any way you can say, well, it should go to the Rams, but Seattle could win it. I don't think that. Dude, look at this. Mac Jones, 2 out of 10 for the New England Patriots. Jim Gain. Boom, baby. That is a nice one there. 2 out of 10. Here's what I think. I think Seattle was woken up last week. I also think that the Rams got punched in the mouth and they're coming back with a vengeance. Elijah Moore out of 20. That is a 5 out of 20 for the New York Jets. New York Jets going out to Jim Gain. I'm not ready to say the Hawks yet. Does anybody know the line on that game? Let me pull the line up quick. It'll only take me a second here. 1 minute, because I'm curious to see what that is. Come on. Be faster. No, I don't want to update. This is how, like, when I try to use my phone at, like, the drive-thru. It is 2.5. Seahawks plus 2.5. I don't even know if I feel good. If I was going to take the Seahawks in the line, I'd have to buy a half a point there. Zaven Collins out of 100. I believe that's the Arizona Cardinals. I'm going to double check on that. Zaven Collins goes out to the Arizona Cardinals out of 100. It's going out to Tim Scully. All right, I'll ask you guys. Let me ask you guys. Who do you have? Not against the points, just straight up. Rams, and this is not our pick'em yet. We'll do that tomorrow. Rams or the Seahawks? Who do you guys have? Ben Skoenrek. That is going to be out of 20 going out to the LA Rams. Speaking of the Rams, Nick D. Who do you guys have? Rams or the Hawks? It's at Seattle, Thursday night. What another good Thursday night game, you know? We've been blessed with some amazing primetime games. There's a Kyle Trask for the Tampa Bay Bucks. 11 out of 20 green going out to Ethan Maslin. There you go, Ethan. Heir apparent to Brady. That could get exciting, man. He's just sitting back watching, learning. We got Rams, Hawks. 2 for Hawks. It's from Josh. Rams. Another Raheem Boyd for the Detroit Lions. Eisman is just eating. Eisman's having Tuesday brunch here. He only had 2 spots. He's got like 5 cards. At least Jim had like 5 spots. Jim had 5 spots. James Eisman only had 2, and he's just eating it up. So we got Rams, Hawks, Rams. It's 2-2. Obviously, this is not for our pick'em. And for the Philadelphia Eagles, Matt Grombach with an 1 out of 75. That's an eBay 101. 1 out of 75. Devonta Smith. Nice card there, Matt. For the Philadelphia Eagles. We'll prop this puppy up here. Wait, Tyler, you're a Hawks fan. Scott's a Hawks fan. What do you guys... Tyler, you're betting against your own team. I'm very confused at why. Because, like, it's a win-win for you. Like, you know, like, if they win, you don't care about the $20. You're happy the Hawks won. If they lose, at least you get $20 consolation. Is that the process you're going through there? All right, helmet guess is in if you haven't done it already. It's our last helmet of the case. I am working on getting another case of this. These are fun to throw in with mixers. I'm not sure if we're going to. All the helmets have been good so far. So we haven't had any of those, like, you know, Bob Lillies or those kind of helmets yet. So, all right. Got to go over the rules real quick. I got to go over the rules. So, listen, any retired player, as long as it has that emblem on the helmet, like i.e. Joe Montana, if it's a San Fran helmet, it goes to San Fran. If it's a Chiefs helmet, it would go to the Chiefs. But if it's like a Notre Dame, right, it would go to his most tenured team, which would be San Fran. Active players obviously go to their active team, unless the helmet shows differently. If it is a non-football player, i.e. Tiger Woods, it would have to be random. If it's a coach, if it's labeled as a helmet, it would go to that team. If it is a coach that never was a head coach in the NFL, it would go to random to everybody. I believe we have one of those situations right here. I'm going to look. Nope, I was wrong. This person was a coach, and I'm wondering if it's an NFL helmet now. He was a coach in the NFL. It is a coach's helmet. And he was only the head coach for one team ever in the NFL. This is interesting. Cover up the name here. How about a Nick Saban helmet? And it goes to the Miami Dolphins. He was the head coach for the Miami Dolphins for 2 years. This is a nice helmet, too. It's a Speed. Nick Saban going out to the Miami Dolphins. It's going to be Jeff Guffey. He was the head coach. I didn't realize that. Head coach for the Miami Dolphins in 2004. Kicked off with a 34-10 win over the Denver Broncos. However, the Dolphins struggled from there, losing 7 of their next 9 games, going 3-7. Wins came over the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Went into the next season. They were expected to contend for a playoff spot. It turned out to be a major disappointment. The Dolphins were considering quarterback Drew Brees, who had just been released by the Chargers. But instead they took Dante Culpepper. Culpepper never fully recovered and was benched after the 4th game. There it is. He's back at Bama. Nick Saban going out to the Miami Dolphins. Pretty cool. It is a well-known coach, but not in the NFL. You know, I never really think of him as an NFL coach. So, really cool there. He was temporarily a defensive coordinator under Belichick with the Browns. But it never really panned out, I guess, or he went right back. So, cool stuff. All right, let's recap. Let's give away 2 $5 hit list credits, and you guys are eligible for this week's Week 5 squares as well. Last night we gave out the dual signed Randy Moss Tim Brown jersey, but with Randy Moss's autograph. It was kind of weird. Asim Rose for the Vikings. Rakeem Boyd for the Lions. Amari Rodgers out of 3 for the Packers, and Chuba Hubbard is going to go to the Panthers out of 25. Should have had one more that was not. Isn't it 6 and 6? 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe it's. I mean, we have one up there, but I thought it was. Maybe it's 6 and 5. I thought it was. Oh, here it is. We got to give out the Brady White. That's right. And then the Mac Jones base out of 10. 2 out of 10. Nice card there. All right. Then we also had Rakeem Boyd for the Detroit Lions going out to James Eisman. We had the Kyle Trask for the Tampa Bay Bucks going out to Ethan Maslin. The Zaven Collins for the Arizona Cardinals going out to Tim Scully. We had the Elijah Moore for the New York Jets going out to Jim Gain. Ben Skoenrack for the LA Rams going out to Nick D. And for the Giants, Rodarius Williams, New York Giants going out to Shane Steele. We had for the Detroit Lions another one for James Eisman, Javon McKinley. Quiddy Pay for the Indianapolis Colts going out to Jim Gain. And Asim Rose for the Minnesota Vikings. We also had for the Philadelphia Eagles, Devonta Smith. Philadelphia Eagles going out to Matt Grombach. The Mac Jones, who? Mac Jones, New England Patriots, Jim Gain. Getting the Mac Jones out of 50. And then, of course, for the Miami Dolphins, Jeff Guffey getting the Nick Saban helmet. Two $5 hit list credits coming your way. There are some spots left in the 1920 Herbie Murray mixer. The MVP contenders mixer. One of those guys going to be the MVP this year, I would imagine. I have a bet in from the beginning of the season, before the season started, on Josh Allen. He's a long shot in my opinion now. He's really got to step it up. I mean, they have to go on. They have to beat the Chiefs. They have to beat the Titans. They have to beat the Bucs. In my opinion, for Josh Allen to win the MVP this year, they have to beat those three teams. Raiders and the Vikings is going to be Chris Taylor and Matt Grombach, each winning a $5 hit list credit. I don't know. We could ask Chris. Yeah, he went right back to Bama then. Well, he was, let's see. He was with Toledo, University of Toledo. Was resigned as Toledo's head coach after only one season. Became the defensive coordinator of the Browns under Bill Belichick. Then went to Michigan State. Then went to LSU. Went to the Miami Dolphins and has been at Bama ever since. All right, guys, I'm going to roll out. I got some stuff to do. That mixer's up. If we fill it, we'll rip it. And I'll see y'all soon. Deuces.